back to really, really, really important news. Hold up. Rest in peace to Batman, to Batman's voice. Kevin Conroy, something like that.
Kevin Conroy.
Yo, man, that voice.
One of the voices of my childhood, man.
Yes.
It's iconic, bro.
Yeah, iconic. Man. It's like it's so iconic because that really launched like not only being Batman, but that launched that entire animated universe. Because I don't know if anybody's seen it like recently. I've seen it, I guess, recently. I'm gonna say within the last like 10 years, but like the art style still holds up really, really well. The story still holds up really, really well. And he did the voices for as long as we grew up, with those characters. So it's just like, damn, R.I.P. And he was young. He was like 66, right?
Yeah.
Which is still super young.
I mean, am I
I believe he had cancer.
Person? Yeah. Am I the only person that met him?
Yeah.
Oh, you met him?
It was probably you met him. You probably met him at a con, right?
I met him at Comic-Con too. Ugo, you met him at Comic-Con?
Fab, you really?
Yeah, I went to Comic-Con. The first one I ever went to was when Avengers was just coming out. And it was like they had the Thor hammer in the middle of the Comic-Con space. They had the Avenger panel. It was before like MCU was really doing the MCU thing.
Okay.
And Conroy was one of the special panelists. So we got to like go up, shake his hand, get autographs. This is before I like dived deep into nerdom. True. So I knew who he was, but I didn't know the impact until I like started to dive in. So I met him briefly. I don't know. Did you meet him at the same time, Ugo? Or you met him?
I met him a couple of years after you did. I met him probably in 2017. Because I was still teaching at the time, so it was definitely between 2016, 2017, around that time. And it was at Comic-Con as well. My boy Randy, friend of the show, he had met him first at a couple other Comic-Cons prior, and then he was just like, yo, man, if you get a chance to meet him, he's there. He's there like every year. So my first Comic-Con, he was there, and he was so cool, man. Such a sweet guy, man. I swear, really genuine. Wasn't on some Hollywood shit. Wasn't like trying to rush you. Like I had this, I have it. It's in my closet somewhere. I've already posted on Facebook and Instagram. Like somebody got me this freaking old school 70s comic Batman, Superman horseshoe or whatever. And it had like the old school comics on there. So I was just like, yo, the back was like pure white. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna get him to sign the back. So he signed the back, put my name on it. And I told him I was a huge fan of the show. Like he's the voice of Batman. Like it was so trippy, like talking to him and you're talking to Batman. Like that was so freaking trippy, man. And he was just a cool dude. He was just a dope dude. So yeah, definitely a tough blow, man. Like Instagram, Twitter, all the social media, like everybody who's just a fan or a casual fan of the show, of Batman in general, they just like, yo, this was the voice of Batman. This was kind of a big, like, not kind of, it was a big deal in dying. So, yeah.
So I just want to interject just to add to that. Like I looked up his acting credits right now just to try to see if there was anything else. Like, oh, maybe he was in part of another show that I don't recognize. Bro, every Batman, every animated version of Batman, like literally even like really, really, really recent ones.
Yeah.
He was in the Killing Joke, which is like 2016. Yeah, really recent. Like, oh my God, there's Batman and Harley Quinn 2017. Like, bro, this is like this is the Batman's voice.
Yeah. He did the video game. He did the video game too. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Format. Yeah, he did the Arkham Asylums. He they
had talk about taking it for granted. Like
Mark Hamill do the Joker.
He did the Flash crossover too. I didn't watch it yet because it's still in my freaking queue because the show has like 10 seasons. No, what you call it? Kevin Conroy. Yeah, Mark Hamill did actually. He did a. It wasn't the Joker. He also did.
He played like a puppeteer or some bullshit.
Yeah, the puppeteer. Yeah.
But Flash got dirt by like season 9.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm so freaking far behind. Like I don't know if I'll ever
CW shows, man.
but nah, yo, is rest in peace to the GOAT, man. The GOAT.
Yeah. That show was legendary too. They won they were winning like primetime Emmys, daytime Emmys. Like that's like unprecedented for like an animated quote unquote kids show. It stands up as an adult too. Like they had very adult themes. It wasn't just like your bad guy of the week, you know. It is a pretty deep show. So
even Batman Beyond, which they still need to do a movie franchise for.
Batman Beyond, underrated,
like so underrated.
Rated. That was a good show.
Like you couldn't do that without him playing Bruce.
Yeah,
you couldn't do it. It just wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked.
I mean, at least we still have Mark Hamill.
Yeah. He was at that Comic-Con too. He was charging like $500 a picture or some crazy shit like that.
I mean, Star Wars.
I get it. Joker, Star Wars. I get it.
You know,
I'm not paying $500 for that.
I wouldn't either. Fuck that.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah, man.